Again, guys, just so you know, we have our Back at It Again pop-up shop going down on September 13th, 1 to 7, 1121 Jerusalem Avenue, Uniondale, New York, 11553.
Yes.
And we're still looking for vendors, so I'll link the event right below. Definitely pull up to just support all the local vendors. Like, we got jewelry out there, we got clothes out there, we got food out there. Like,
we have Avon.
We have... It's gonna be a whole thing. Like, the brands out there.
Barbers and stuff. We're gonna have barbers,
braiders, honey. It's gonna be
free stuff. Don't say free stuff.
Yes, exactly. Free stuff, of course, too. Lots of raffles. So come out and enter a raffle. Come and meet us.
Absolutely.
You know,
how aware are you? How woke are you?
Yes. You know,
to us.
And yet again, let us know what type of games that you guys want to play.
Absolutely.
When we are there to meet and greet with you. So I'm
thinking it.
She's thinking it.
We're thinking it. And you're watching, you're thinking it.
So we hear it all the time. They're woke. I'm woke. She's woke. We're all woke. It's like a new, it really is like a new trend though to call people woke. It's like, ooh, she's so woke. Like, I feel like back in the day they was only calling like Lauryn Hill and people like that woke. But now it's like, you know, like everybody's woke. So anyway, what does being woke really mean? Like, maybe you're woke and you don't even know. Maybe I'm woke and you didn't even know because you think I'm joking, but maybe I'm very woke. Yeah. So we are going to discuss what it really means to be woke and like in tune on this episode.
So I feel like there's levels to being woke, right? So you have social awareness, you have spiritual awakeness, right? Because there's social and spiritual.
I've heard of that.
Definitely different.
I've heard of that one.
I'm not spiritually awakened.
Yeah, I'm not woke. We could, we could breeze over that one.
This is definitely your field. Go ahead.
Yeah. Then you have health consciousness, right?
Okay.
So if you know, you understand what I'm saying. A spiritual awakeness might be really different than somebody who's health consciously awakened.
Yeah.
And then you have political awareness, right?
Okay.
And conspiracy theorists. Yeah.
Those are the main ones saying they woke.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I think that's who came up with the term. It might be. They woke.
It might be just them.
Really?
They're the most woke.
That is the main time that people talk about being woke is like, oh, the government, they have a plan to kill us. I'm woke. Y'all know.
Y'all don't even know what's going on.
Y'all not woke.
Yeah.
And they doing it right under your nose.
Yeah.
Seriously.
So I'm woke. You don't have to listen to me, but I'm telling you. Yeah.
Very true. The ones that point out the matrix.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you also have financial freedom, because honestly, like, isn't that the ultimate being woke?
Yes.
You know?
Get on your Jay-Z.
I was just about to say, get on your Jay-Z. Yeah. Okay, Joy. So, you know, I came up with like a little game then so that we can try and touch on each one of those points of being woke.
Okay.
So we're just gonna pull random stuff, but we'll just like pass it around.
Yeah, it's kind of like passing notes in class.
Okay, she high key made up the game. Okay. So it's like, so we'll pass it around and then I'll read it and then we'll see.
I like the passing notes.
Okay, we'll see how woke we really are. And then I want y'all to comment. Because, you know, I was trying to put polls on the videos, and just so you guys know, until you have 1,000 subscribers, you can't ask little questions on your videos.
Little survey questions?
No.
Damn.
So comment below and let us know, you know.
And subscribe, because we're like 900 subscribers away from being at 1,000, from being millionaires.
Help us out. Subscribe. Okay, so the first one we got is financial freedom. So how woke are y'all on financial freedom? See, look, I feel like I understand the importance of saving and investing.
Okay.
Understand is the operative word.
Yes.
I understand.
And that's where I feel like understanding the application, you know, that's where things start to get a little...
Two totally different things.
Oh, we should talk about that, because I can give... You guys know my situation, so I could definitely give some advice on, like, when you're in the process of trying to figure out your financial freedom, because that is so important, y'all, when y'all are filling out any type of application, credit card application, car loan, pay attention to that, what's it, APR, pay attention to your interest rate, because that is basically, they're telling you that is more money on top of whatever price. Like, you see, me, when I first got my car, I was confused because they put the interest rate in a percentage, but they might as well put it in dollar signs, because that's just telling you that whatever you're signing, they are putting that much more of a percentage on it, so you can spend more money. So that's why I'm still for now.
Okay, so you still trying to go through the financial freedom? You still trying to get
because I'm woke now, but once you get in a car note, being woke is irrelevant because it's still your car note. So you should be woke before you sign that paperwork, is what I'm trying to tell people. Because I went and got a car and didn't know having a 29% interest rate on your car is something you should never want to sign off on. But if you financially wait, 29.
No, interest
almost
rates be that high.
Interest rate. Yes, I have almost the highest.
Credit cards have that high rates like that.
Yeah, my credit card didn't even have a 29. Yeah, it was more like a 15% interest rate. You might want to even be happier with something like that. Just pay attention, like she said, to all the things you're signing. When you just understand the application, talk to your parent
or somebody
else that has good credit and knows what they're doing. Because if you just go on discover.com when you turn 18, you might mess yourself up because you don't know you just know that you're getting a credit card.
And you feel like it's unlimited.
Before you mess up your financial freedom, like Gabby said, know what you're signing. Like, understand the whole application. All of that. Understand the fees. Sometimes banks be having like a maintenance fee. So now, even if you have $0 in that account, they expect you to pay X amount of dollars to keep the account open. Like, read those things. It's so real.
Student loans are a killer.
Because it'll mess up your credit score.
That's how it takes everybody out.
Yeah, and they never tell us that, like I said, Jay-Z literally just summed it up in a song. We didn't need a whole class. They should have just told us, you need credit for everything you're gonna want when you're an adult, so don't mess up your credit score. You won't get a car, you won't get an apartment, you won't get a house, you won't get a phone when you want to go get your own phone. Like, literally, don't mess up your credit score. Like
a damn card at least.
Yes.
Everything.
So financial freedom, I'm woke now, but it took some time to get there.
And I think it takes time
for everybody.
Exactly. And I think being woke even in itself
watch YouTubers that talk more into things like
about
this, because that's when I started learning that I was messing up through YouTube. For real.
It's true.
And there's seminars and stuff like that. There's so many different people who want to help you fix your credit, who want to give you, teach you about financial freedom.
Don't pay shady people to fix your credit. Like, there are real people who are licensed in the field to legally do things like that. Don't just go to, like, your homegirl's cousin who said they fix credit.
And I'll actually link in the bio, in the description box, because Lessons with the Liberator, that's one of our podcasts. And if you listen to that, you'll get some awesome tips on some financial freedom. So check that out. It's like 8 minutes long and it's nothing but gems.
And then ultimately, for me, financial freedom is also in a business aspect. And you don't always have to have an LLC, investing, stocks.
Saving. Just start with trying to save.
Yes, savings.
So that's number one. All right, here.
Open the CD.
Yes, open the CD. That's good. Shake it.
Yeah, I was trying to start the music today.
I'm gonna get a lucky one.
Why you want to start up the music?
You right. Next time. I forgot how many times I folded this. Oh.
Health conscious?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Like we said, it's the same exact thing, the application and knowing. Because I know better, I could do better, but...
She's just trying to be humble and stuff. Because we're talking about health conscious. They're the ones, I eat McDonald's. Like sometimes, like I might leave here and literally I'm in the mood for a McDouble with some sweet and sour sauce on top, and then the very salty fries from McDonald's, and then it's like I still eat Chinese food even if people say they don't know what it is.
That's me.
Yeah, like health conscious. Everybody hates how I feel about it because it's like I'm not trying to risk my health or anything, but it's like I might as well indulge in the food that I want to eat. Like,
I hear you. I do feel like there's a difference when I eat a cleaner diet in my body and the way that I think and the way that I feel. So it's like I try and stay on that, but lately I just oh, chicken? All right, I'm gonna have chicken today. I don't know. But
I like things that are healthy for you. I like McDonald's. I also usually like green beverages.
Okay.
Not necessarily this one, but but I like Naked's version of the green machine. And to be healthy, like I will literally go to the health food store and get like the wheatgrass shot sometimes because they say that's good for you. Or I like the shakes that are naturally made of like cucumbers and kale and apples, all those things.
All
so
the greens.
I like natural shakes. I told you like maybe like last month or 2 months ago when I did find out I had kidney stones. So I started going crazy. I went to the health food store. I literally spent $200 in vitamins. So I take vitamins now and stuff. So
okay.
I'm like health.
There's all types of stuff. You
conscious.
could do essential oils. You can meditate. You could do yoga. Like
I burn
means so much things. Incense.
But
spirituality.
I think that's more the spiritual awakeness than health conscious.
But you see, for some people,
everything.
Okay. Well, you see, some people would say that like your physical health and your mental health and your spiritual health are really all intertwined.
Right.
So that's really what the whole thing is. I think all of these types of things, the woke is like. It's really trying to morph into like the best person that you can be. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is tough.
So y'all are saying
that
negative things happen in my life because I eat McDoubles. This is what you're trying to tell me.
That's what
Surviving
Vegan was saying that.
A real holistic doctor will say that,
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she'll say that you're eating dead flesh and that,
She'll let you know,
people are more extreme with things, but
she'll be like, if you're angry and stuff like that, like a lot of people who are petty and stuff like that.
Well,
she's like, you need to have more
if you're more attracted to sweets, you have emotional pain that you're repressing.
Yeah, I read that if you love sweets, that you are suppressing emotional trauma, and if you love salty, then it's more like an anger.
Yeah.
Well, I like
with my French
amount
fries.
of both. Exactly. Like I'll eat a McDouble and French fries and sweet and sour sauce, and then I want like a big slice of red velvet cake after that. So I guess I'm pretty woke and balanced.
You're woke and balanced?
I'm pretty woke and balanced if you think about it. I eat McDonald's.
Wow.
I also eat red velvet cake.
See, this is really what woke means. It's like, I'm going to do whatever I want to do, but I'm woke.
Beverages.
I get it.
I have water.
Duh.
I drink Essentia. My pH balance
End of the
is great.
episode. Y'all get it.
I really used to associate eating bad with bad odor. So that's really the only thing that deters me from eating fast food a lot. That's the only thing like that.
Your shits is different.
No. I'm just talking about in general. Like I just always heard as a woman that it's like just eating just whatever you want. Cause just like you don't want to be receiving oral tasting like a McDouble.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I personally make it occasionally. If I never really heard that women like seek the things we eat out, I would really eat whatever I want to eat. But I try to keep it a little in check. Like I eat a McDouble once in a while. You know? Because I don't want to taste like a McDouble. Like I said, I told you that with like the fish thing. Can't eat fish before.
Yeah. All right, here, you up next.
I didn't even speak.
Oh, what?
Okay.
I was about to say, so on my health conscious path, I would say I'm very health conscious woke, but I also understand the daily struggles that I go through. So, like, I don't eat pork, beef, turkey. I don't eat a lot of fast food. I try to drink a lot of water. I try to walk a lot. Like for COVID, I did put my car up for the whole COVID and walked a lot of places. Took my dog on a walk, kept my body weight a little bit balanced. But at the same time, I'm not a vegan yet. I'm not a vegetarian yet. I'm not alkaline yet. So those are things that I'm like, moving towards. And some people will be like, if you're not alkaline, you're not woke yet. You're not vegan, you're not woke. So if you're not vegetarian and you're still eating like fish and seafood, you're still eating flesh. So you're not woke. But like we said, there's different ranges.
It's different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
Social awareness. See, that kind of cuts into what we're talking about. Yeah.
Awareness.
See, everything I be telling y'all. So social awareness to me, okay, so because that can happen on different levels because it can be community based. Like what we're trying to do. Get people to do the census, get people to connect with nonprofits that are like right in their community because we have people that's gonna come and do cleanups in Uniondale and Hempstead. So, one that's in Freeport. So I think there's like a local level because we also live in Long Island. So there's a different structure of how that government works and how the people in there kind of interact. And we're noticing that everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
We talked to one person, like someone's telling me, oh, your flyer was over here. Oh, this girl I went to Hempstead over here. Oh, this girl over here. Oh, over here. We're all connected. You send it to one person. Oh, that was my cousin. And so I think there's that. And then, socially, then we can identify with like our color because that's really all it is, made up race. And, so then there's so much things going on there socially as well too. Like, you were saying before, it just feels like the revolution is slow, but a revolution is still coming. But that's frustrating too. Because like you said, we did that for like months. I forgot what state. They've been doing it for like 80 something days straight. Yeah, and then like you said, Seattle. And then Seattle, and then today in Wisconsin. So, there's a lot of stuff.
Well,
we can talk about anything being socially aware.
I feel like social awareness is social awareness and political awareness, though they combine like this, but social awareness is like understanding like what the Karens do is not acceptable, and then when you have the government like endemic corruption, that is political awareness.
Okay.
And understanding how that needs to stop.
Yeah.
But ultimately they are
small groups.
Yes.
Yeah, they do entwine because that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, everyone starts to know everyone. Like it's all we all a family.
And
in some
politics,
way.
A lot of times politics are corrupt because of social awareness.
Groups. Yeah.
And social groups. And favoring other groups over other ones. So
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all. I feel like honestly, everything that we saying, they all gonna tie back
into each other.
Cause in life, you be stressed sometimes, right? Because of what, like everything. Like we was stressed because Black Lives Matter, people was getting shot. We was stressed because some people lost their jobs. We was stressed. Like that just crossed into like that was social.
The health conscious.
Then the health, yeah. Then your health is deteriorating if you got the COVID, like.
Yeah.
Financial if you don't have insurance because you just lost your job, like.
Mm-hmm. But here's my thing. Social awareness, right? We talked about social awareness. How are you educating yourself on social awareness?
Well, like you guys said, I have to do better with research and I have to do better with reading the news. Like y'all, even when I don't. Reading books, exactly. To really say, like how Shay said, you're gonna read something on the same time period or the same event, and it could be like totally different stories. Sometimes you can find like where one little piece jumps together, but yeah, like Shay was saying, like history's written for the person writing it. So it's true. And there's a lot of stuff you have to do.
Yes, there's
you have
a
to
lot
research.
Of things you have to do.
You have to actually be diligent.
Yeah.
You have to like actually understand and keep doing it
and
every
seek
day.
Out the knowledge.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, in general, like, to me, a key in being socially aware is like just understanding or like, you know, compassion. Cause to me, like you said, that's where the corruptness comes in. Is because like even on like the show I'm watching, yeah, it's like a lack of compassion from like the people higher there up. They're not socially aware, so then that's why those two things start clashing. You know, like I'm like we were just talking about the other day. I don't even be having money, but when that boy is outside selling water, it's like I'm gonna, you know, give him some money.
Yeah.
When I saw it over here at the 7-Eleven by house, like the guy who stands out there,
I give him money all the time.
I worked with him.
Oh wow.
I took out like $20 out the ATM because I just felt bad after I spoke to him. Like, cause I just saw him and I was like, I know he's not lazy because I worked with him. Like,
wow.
so
I give him money every time.
Yeah, like he's I know him. He's not like he just, you know,
falling on hard times.
Society and yeah.
Falling
You
on
know,
hard
he's
times.
like, he said he just came home. He was like, and then it's COVID. Like, who's gonna hire me? I was like, damn, it's crazy because I used to work with him. So I don't know him as somebody who would just want to just be around collecting money. But yeah, like, so I try to stay socially aware with like things like that. Like, we try to get into it with the people in the neighborhood who I feel like, or like, you know, maybe drugs like got them on a different path. I always like to let people like that know that, like, you know, there's still people who are gonna accept you.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why I said I definitely starts local.
Yeah.
I think because when your home base is good.
People think it's funny, but I mean, technically, I know all the crackheads in Uniondale because I'll talk to them. Yeah.
I remember, like, when I used to teach at an after school, at the end, like when the kids went home late at night, they would open the building up for AA.
Yeah.
And there was one guy who ran AA, and I would always talk to him. And one of the guys, he was like, he even toured with like Richard Pryor, like he was in the band and stuff like that. And you know, you talk to them, and then sometimes you wouldn't see them a week, or you wouldn't see them for 2 weeks. And then I would ask the guys, you know, to reach out to them and how is this one and how's that one, because you gotta encourage each other and
that's what I'm saying.
be
Like,
aware.
I want them to know, like, you know, I don't want to still see you outside the store.
Yeah.
So I tell them, I'm like, look, like, you know, definitely try not to hang out here.
Speak life into them.
Yeah.
Because you never know when it could be you and you need somebody to speak life into you. So always try to pay it forward.
But I never had a boyfriend like that, so it just always ties into that. I was like, damn, like I really do always think about him. I'm like, you know, just hard seeing people on the street and stuff and not knowing like
how they got
there.
Yeah.
And you might be like, damn, like,
it take a while.
They're not bad looking or they're well spoken actually.
Yeah.
You would, like Joyce said, you start talking to them and you're like, they're in AA, but they're like pretty normal. They had a life. Yeah. So it's sad. So that's how I like to stay social.
Some people, you know, like you could talk to them and you could find out they had a family, they had a career, and something, you know, 2008 it was, the stock market crash and stuff like that. That could have ruined someone's whole entire life, and they decided.
I knew a crackhead who used to stay at the 7-Eleven by me. Me and my mother ended up realizing, like, what his sister is like on the Channel 12 news or something.
Oh, wow.
Or, like, you're outside of 7-Eleven. He was like, yeah, like, my family doesn't talk to me. But we were just like, what? Like, yeah, like, you never know, like.
Yeah.
Like you said, it'd just be crazy.
All right.
Yeah.
Last one.
I feel like process of elimination. This one is very much me.
I don't know the last one.
What is it?
A spiritual awakeness, I believe.
Oh.
Because that's the only one we haven't touched up.
Oh.
Spiritual awakeness, yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like there's different variations of spiritual awakeness. People believe in different religions. Some people don't even believe in religion, but they believe in spirituality. Some people can be Scientologists and not believe in that, but then feel spiritually connected to their science. There's so many different ways people go through it. Some people think you shouldn't open your chakras. Some people say you need to open all your chakras. Some people have stones and they sage out, and some people say, oh, that's witchcraft. There's so much different levels.
Are witches.
Yeah, some people are Wiccan. There's so much different levels of spirituality, and I think spirituality, like Shay had talked about, levels of woke. Spirituality is very much what works for you. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. So I go to church. I do. I wear stones. I wear crystals. This is a calcite for protection. You know.
Like you said, some people would think that was conflicting.
Yes.
So
yes.
You just gotta
You have to find your own.
what's for you.
Some
what
people
you're
like,
comfortable with.
the stones don't go with the
religion.
Right. And then some people think that I shouldn't believe in Christianity because I'm black, you know? But then again, I also know where my ancestors, how they came up. And yes, maybe way back in slave times, my ancestor might not have been a Christian. But through that, they have channeled their way and found something, talked to God, spoke with God, and found that spirituality within Christianity, because there's so many different denominations of Christianity, and being a Christian is different from being a Catholic, or being Jewish is different from being Muslim. Like, there's so many different variations. You just gotta fit in where you can get in, honestly, wherever makes you feel comfortable. There's satanics. I can't go that route.
I can't go there.
No, I can't. But there's people like, there's atheists. There's atheists. You never know.
It's a spectrum.
Yeah, it's a spectrum. It really is. So spirituality, to me, it is, life is so freaking hard. I feel like whatever can help you cope and ultimately give you peace is where your spirituality lies. And you gotta look and search and find, just like everything we're talking about, to be woke. You gotta continue to do research. Like, people who pray, you know, they have to, sometimes you gotta understand there's different layers of praying. You understand what I'm saying? There's different levels. Sometimes you gotta get into a meditation prayer, not just a quick, oh, let's say grace and then eat. You know what I mean? Like, there's different layers to everything. It's real intricate. Life is intricate. And at the end of the day, make it your own. What do you think? How do you get spiritual?
I feel like of the ones that you've named, I would say I consider myself, like, spiritually aware. Like, I believe in, like, energy. Like, people say, I realize that, like, I believe in energy, and I definitely believe in, like, I talked to Gabby about that, like, spirits, like I said, or,
Do you think there's a higher being?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like you said, I just decided that I never really put it in a box, whether I would call myself, like, Christian or Catholic or Muslim. Like, I believe it's a higher power. I don't know what I'm gonna call them.
Okay.
Or what I still be trying to figure out, if it's a higher power still, what exactly are they in control of, to me. I think that'd be like a question to me. Yeah. Like, you know,
Is it
just
God?
basic stuff. How people be
I
like this.
understand
If
that.
God feels like this, then why do good people die? So that's why
like that
before I
too.
claim something that I don't fully understand and take that on.
To me, like how I used to explain it to kids, is they are hospitals. Everybody is coming in need of something. Everybody has their own wounds and traumas that they need to heal from and everything. But at the same time, you know, you hope that the doctor that you're coming to has a gateway to the higher being, right? Or understands some level of
healing.
Healing, exactly. Healing. But at the end of the day, sometimes it could be a doctor that, you know, let you bleed out on the table. You know what I mean? There's so many different, they are also in need of that higher being as well. They're also on their pathway. So that's why sometimes in a lot of church, mosques, all these, you know, centers formed around religion, why it isn't a perfect thing. It isn't a perfect organization. You know, saints or sinners look the same because they all people and they are the same. You know, so it's just, spirituality is very you, the person. what do you need to do to help you get through?
So thank you for watching, all of us, and please, if you haven't already, follow us on our social medias at your_thinking_it. We just made a Facebook,
Yes,
YTI Zelmira. Spell that for them, Shay.
Zelmira.
All right.
Last name YTI if you need help finding our specific Zelmira. But it should be easy to find because we have our new character of She is Zelmira.
Yes,
That's why
exactly.
she has a page.
Yes. So, okay, like,
comment, subscribe.
Thank you for watching. You're thinking it.